And then going to the lineup, I thought about this. At the plate, you got some veteran power as well. And with Aiden Allen and Kelsey Hall and Acuna and Tanya Wendell. But at the same time, I came here to saw some of the your fall ball, and your rookies played lights out. You have Ashley Davis and Ho Chin and Holchi. Talk about the hitters too, and how has that set up for you, seeing them in the fall, seeing what you had last year, and how has that come together?
Yeah, I mean, Coach Bloomer's done an amazing job with this crew, certainly. But those young ones, they can play. Like, they didn't come here to look cute on Instagram and lose ball games, right? Like, they came here to play in Oklahoma City and chase national championships. And that is the intention those young ones have worked with every day. And they're smart kids and they're smart ball players. Like, we graduated another class of 9, so there's going to be young ones day to day on the field this year, right? But yeah, I mean, Tiare Ho-Ching does elite things at second base. Like, she's just so fun to watch play that position. She's instinctual. She understands systems. She just has great reads, right? And she's got great barrel control at the plate, and she can fly.
That's good.
So certainly, you know, even the training she had prior to getting us was exceptional, right?
I remember you spoke about her last year, and I think what you said was kind of in lines what you just said now. Wow, did she just do that movement-wise? I can't. And then you looked at it again. She
ended a game twice, like in a big moment. I think that was deep in Colorado the first time I saw her do it, and I'm like, now I'm kind of watching the dugout. Like, did somebody move her over there? Like, nope. She's just reading timing. She's reading bat plane, and you know, she does some things that are far beyond her years, certainly.
Now let's go back to the future. Talk about the studs that you have signed. So many of them are on the PGF All-American watch list as seniors, and they're 7 studs, right? Might call them the Magnificent 7. I don't know. We'll see how it pans out. But I wanted to talk about. We'll start with out of Georgetown, Texas, right-hand pitcher Cambry Krieger. Tell us about her.
Oh my goodness. So that is the pitcher for the Texas Bombers, right, for Scott Smith's team, and I'm so excited about Cambry. So she really, I feel like, is kind of the not only incredibly talented, wonderful drop ball, learned a little bit of a rise ball, just incredibly consistent, right? Like, her control is so good. The wonderful Kat Osterman is her pitching coach, so that certainly doesn't hurt anything. But Cambry's personality, like, she steps on the mound and she just competes, like, doesn't get too high, doesn't get too low. She can, you know, systematically kind of pick apart hitters. But then you put her in the dugout and she steps off the field and she's goofy and she's lovely and she's funny.
I heard you said her laugh is contagious. She got a good laugh?
Her laugh is hilarious.
Okay, good.
Yeah, like, her mom was a game warden for a living. That's what Deshanna did. So I'm like, yeah, tell me nothing else. I was in after that, right?
Okay, good. Good. And the next one, Takayla Davis, goes by TK, from Germantown, Delaware.
Yep.
Went out east, right? She's supposedly a smooth infielder who can fly.
Yeah, she can pick it, big arm, does a beautiful job at shortstop. She can run, comes to us from the New Jersey Intensity, from Kevin O'Donnell's team. TK was so interesting because she was one of those late bloomer kids, right? Had kind of grown into her frame, had played on a regional team really until that summer when Coach Kev finally picked her up. And she was one of those kids that I feel like it was late, so a lot of people were out of money, but she was on everybody's radar. And we had just kind of continued to, like, keep an eye. And then finally at Nationals, I was like, yeah, this kid can help us. because to play right out here in the desert, you need elite defenders.
Yep.
Kids with slow feet and bad hands. That's not going to work, and she certainly doesn't have those things. So I'm like, yeah, she's going to be able to pick it.
That's great.
And run a defense. So we're pretty excited about
Yeah,
TK.
I've seen her on film, and she can fly around those bases. So
Yeah.
I'm sure that translates to, I haven't seen her defensively, that translates to moving left and right, too.
Yeah. She can certainly pick it.
And Tiare Ochin.
Tiare, yes.
Yeah. Oh, she's from the Athletics Mercado Smith 18U.
Yeah.
Awesome team. Dave Mercado's team out of Long Beach, California. She's extra elite, Hot 100, top 14. She's a gap-to-gap hitter, aggressive base runner, on the PGF All-American watch list this year as a senior.
Coaching puts in the air to right. This one deep back at the wall. It's gone. Two-run shot. Tiare Ho-Ching. What a start to her career with ASU.
What else could you say about her?
Incredible kid, great athlete, amazing family. I think that was one of the first things about Tiare is we fell in love with the whole family when they came in for a visit. So she ended up being an exceptionally easy choice. Defensively, though, she's brilliant second base. She's got these instincts I haven't seen in a really long time. She knows exactly what the pitcher's doing. She can read bat plane. You know, she's the kid that she's not just making a diving stop in the 3-4 hole. She's just standing in the 3-4 hole, right? Throw somebody out. And I'm like, oh, okay. So first time I was like, okay, maybe they positioned her. She did it again. About ended a game, actually, on this. She had it. Like, she had lined up in this kind of, like, super weird spot, but the hitter had been late. The ball, she had just, like, kind of blooped it in, probably, like, 2 feet over her head, right? But she was in line, and I'm like, okay, did that just happen? And then she about did it a third time. I think they were playing the Premier Tennessee Mojo team, and I'm like, oh. So now that
It's just part of her theme.
Yeah, she does. She's got these instincts and vision. Probably one of the closer defenders I've seen to really Janae Jefferson at second base in a really long time. And she certainly knows what her strengths are at the plate, right? It's to contact, it's gap to gap, works with beautiful direction. Of course, right? She's been trained by, you know, a crowd of coaches that know what they're doing. But we're super excited, about Tiare.
Good. We're excited too.
Yeah.
Fans are.
Yes.
Club Farrington is.
Yes.
All right, we got Lily Holche. She's Lutz, Florida.
Yes.
Yep. She's a catcher, high IQ, lots of power. A little bit about her.
Yeah. So Lil she's basically a pro baller. So in the mom and dad had a little bit. Dad's in construction. So eventually she was like, you know what? I'm going to train. She lifts. I mean, and Lil's jacked, right? She lifts, she runs. She's got a hitting coach. She works with Baseball Rebellion out of North Carolina. Of course, then she's got her club team with Pat Affrenti and the Texas Mustangs, or the Tampa Mustangs, sorry, like Texas on the brain. And so that's a little less. She's like, yeah, she makes straight A's. She goes to high school online. She plays for a high school team, but she's like, I don't have time to go to school. I need to be great at softball. And I'm like, okay, so
we'll take that.
A little pro baller already. But yeah, she's brilliant. She's got big time power at the plate. We were certainly thrilled when we plucked that one out of Florida. I think she's going to have a nice career.
Super.
Rock force behind the plate.
And then this other one, I think she's got a larger than life personality. Ashley Mejia out of Corona, California, the mecca of softball.
Yes.
I saw her great interview with her sister, Alyssa. You did a great job in her locker room podcast. So great. If you haven't had a chance to see her there. She's also in the Elite 100, number 29, and on the PGF 2024 Senior All-American watch list. If I just look up the roster, PGF All-American watch list, most of them just say ASU signee, ASU signee, ASU signee. So that's and that was before you knew they were going to be on the watch
We
list.
like
So,
it that way.
yeah. So Ashley Mejia, she was the first commit as the staff. Yeah, tell us about. Tell us about Ashley.
Oh, the wonderful Ashley Mejia. So immediately she was like an all-in Sun Devil, right? This is her place and this was the dream. But she is incredibly just mature and she's articulate. Whatever Ashley decides to do in life once softball is eventually over, she will 1,000% be successful, right? Love her family. Parents are amazing. And certainly I think what's interesting with Ash is she does everything with this sense of gratitude, really, right? And she's incredibly well-rounded, dynamic left-handed hitter, great hand-eye. She's got great pop at the plate. She can run and well-trained, right, from Ken and Roseanne Briggs, right? She's a Bengal. And but I think I'm just as excited to coach Ashley for who she is as a human, right? And I think what her just perspective and her ability to be just such a, I think, fluent communicator.
You think she's the type that would empower other women easily?
I think she's going to lead pretty well. Yep. I don't want to speak too soon, but yeah, I think Ashley's going to be a nice leader in the program.
Super. Thanks, Coach. And then next, we out of Queen Creek, Arizona, here locally, we're super excited about Corey Shelf.
Yeah.
She can fly.
She can fly. My goodness. Yeah, she's going to be able to steal on anybody in the country. That's like, you know, she runs track in addition to playing softball at Queen Creek. And so anytime you can legitimately hold your own as a sprinter on the track side, you're going to be special. You're going to have special wheels. So, but really, Corey's a great little competitor, but she does so many things to make the program better. She can pick it in the middle infield. She can pitch a little bit, fly around the bases. So we're thrilled. Like, Corey was a great pickup. Family's super lovely. I think she's going to have her own cheering.
Yes. Corey's
Right?
Corner, or
everybody that half the city of Queen Creek will be here on Friday and Saturday night, which we're certainly thrilled about.
Yep.
So yeah, we're incredibly happy.
Yep. We're excited about that too. And then lastly, out of your magnificent seven here, Julianne Tipton from Mount Carmel, Tennessee, a right-hand pitcher. You said she's a power pitcher. She's passionate. She's expressive.
Incredibly high game IQ too. So I think that was the physical talents. You know, beautiful drop ball, can flick up a rise. You know, she's going to work upper 60s, but it was the conversations that I was like immediately listening to Coach Manley having with her, and I'm like, oh, so this kid understands exactly what she's trying to do, pulling up a field drop and right kind of timing and tempo and where her body should be. I mean, anymore with that kind of elite level body awareness, and then you've got the strength and talent behind it, you're going to have something special. Especially as we've monetized youth sports, and you have a lot of kids who didn't have the opportunity really to play soccer and volleyball and tennis, and that is, I think, something small town America, and she is from small town America,
That's good.
will provide you. So I think Julianne certainly has got some very translatable gifts physically, but who she is as a human, like such a wonderful heart. Parents are just lovely, lovely people. So she was certainly, I think, a perfect match for the program, not just the physical talents, but who she is, right, and how she's wired. Really high level of drive.
Good. All those young ladies sound awesome, and they're very talented, obviously, and that's going to pay big dividends down the road for ASU softball and ASU fans to come out to the Club Farrington.